Pinhole Quilting Pantograph. In this time lapse, we encourage you to first of all practice. Always practice your pantograph, either by using your finger to finger trace the design so that it becomes familiar to you. You'll find that muscle memory is very helpful. So there's my sample piece. I've tested it out. I'm happy with how it looks. So now let's do a pantograph of the same design on this lovely K-facet quilt. So the K-facet quilt I've got on here is available from the cotton patch. I selected some of I looked at the threads, which were glide. I'm using a glide foot with this pantograph design. And what I've got is, I'm quilting from the back using the rear handles kit. The rear handles kit comprises the rear handlebars, the laser light with post, and a sample pantograph design, which is this one. And what we do is we align the quilt to the pantograph, first of all, and each time we quilt it in what's called cruise mode. So that's one of the stitch regulated modes on the Simply 16. And I double check to make sure that each time I move it on, that it's going to match really well and the consistency of the lines is going to be the same throughout the quilt. With this design, because of how big it is, how wide it is, I can actually do 2 passes in one go. So that makes it a little bit easier, because on that example, this row just now, this is my second pass. So without having to move the quilt, I've done 2 rows. But now I'm moving it on, I'm just doing the final row. There's actually 1.5 rows to do, and you try and have it so that it comes off in all directions of the quilt. So that's it. Once you've done your final row, remove the quilt, hold it up, take a photograph and share it on Facebook and with your friends. And here's some close-ups. You can see the lovely quilting. It just takes your eye around the quilt, and it's a great way to get a quilt quilted really quickly. So that's the Simply 16 quilting from the back with a pantograph.